and today I have a few things to tell you about. Talking about my day today. That's the first thing I like to always talk about. So no, last night they have a great night. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but feeling sicker and sicker, unfortunately, and I have a cold, and yesterday I went to see my dentist, and he changed my gauze, and that made me feel better. So I'm doing better on that side of things. Because not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before, I removed my three wisdom teeth. So two on the top and one on the bottom. And the one on the bottom got not infected, but I have a dry socket, which is very, 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 very painful. I don't know if you ever had one, but I was reading about 5% of the people who get their wisdom teeth removed get one. And so unfortunately I was within that 5%. So anyway, I may sneeze today, so excuse me. Then no, I was able to sleep just fine. Woke up a little late. We had lunch with the girls and my wife at Tucker's, which is a local restaurant we love, and she went pick up some food, and we ate home. And no, basically the rest of the day was being home, because again I'm sick and I don't feel great. Being with the girls, and just doing things around the house, doing things on my computers. And what I was doing today, I did get a pack of layers tiles for Photoshop, 270 layers tiles. So basically what I'm doing is like going to each one of the layers, because I think there are maybe 10 files, 10 or so files, or 15 files, and each one of those files, they have 10 layers each, and each one of those layers, they have styles. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the tiles from each one of those layers, and I'm putting them on my own personal library of tiles, like a new library of styles specifically made for that package. So it's kind of a time-consuming thing. Other than that, I'm here today, and I have a few things to share with you. I have some thoughts I'm thinking about last night, which I have them here on my phone. I typically write everything on my phone, and then I share my thoughts with you. I have I'm going to read you a little bit of my book, and tell you a few things about my book. And also I'm going to open mail, kind of what Casey does, and Peter McKinnon too, and many other YouTubers, they do that. So just gonna do that because not because somebody sent it to me, which that's what they do. They send them a lot of things, but this is something relevant to my channel and what this channel is about, which is about filmmaking and photography, and acting too. But for the most part, it's gonna be filmmaking and photography. And so I did get a few FD lenses, Canon FD mount lenses. I'm gonna tell you more when I open them. So let's start with what I wrote last night, and this is kind of a cliche. I know you probably heard this before, but I want to kind of give you my version of the thought, which is not different from everybody else's. But anyway, what I wrote is, it doesn't matter your race, sexual orientation, religion, etc. The only one thing that matters is you. You are the definite factor, and you can be exceptional. So meaning is that there are people from all walks of life that succeeded doing what they love, and that's my message to you. You can basically do whatever you want, and make all of your dreams come true if you work on them, right? And you want to visualize your goals, and you want to visualize yourself achieving those goals, right? I'm not sure eat a sandwich. You just need to work on your dreams and on your goals. So that's what I wrote last night. So the thing about what I'm gonna be sharing about my book is it's my book again. And so some of the concepts on my book, I'm not sure if you can see, but some of them are shorter. Let's say like this one right here. But this one is 2 pages long. So I'm not gonna read you 2 pages long. So I'm gonna basically read you one of the smaller concepts, and then I'm gonna read the titles of the other ones. So if you ever get the book, which you don't have to, but you can read them, and the longer concepts, I may read them in the future. If I run out of material with the small concepts, I'm gonna probably start reading more to you. But for now, I'm gonna start with the smaller concepts. So the last one I read you today was Contemptly Empty, and so the following concept is called it's a 2 pages concept. It's called Your Job is Hard. Okay, so I'm not gonna read that one. I'm gonna move to the next small concept. The next one, which is there are 2 more which are long. One is Finding Your Purpose. The next one is Seminal Moment. Sorry, I'm sick today. And the one I'm gonna read you today, I'm gonna do a check mark to annotate that I read it to you. So it's called Vision Board. So this is not a new concept at all. I'm just talking about it on my book. Okay, so I didn't invent this. I want to make sure that I'm being clear on that. But anyway, it's called Vision Board. Many people make these kinds of boards to keep themselves on track towards realizing their dreams. Make a Dream It to Believe It board where you can add photographs, postcards, notes, sketches, objects, pins, or whatever you like that visually reminds you of your dreams and how you are going to accomplish them. A sort of a timeline beginning which what you already have accomplished through the present and until the future, with the goals and dreams you will achieve. Date them by year or even with the dates and times of your accomplishments if you wish. Place this vision board near your desk, at home, or wherever you can see it daily and visualize yourself achieving your goals and dreams. Okay? So I don't think I need to add much more, but I think you get what I'm trying to tell you guys on my book. And so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read. I wrote, I think, 200 and something quotes. So anyway, I'm gonna read you the first one. This is the first one, and I have a section at the end of the book with 230 something quotes I wrote, personal quotes, and I believe that I have another section. Let's see. Okay, no, I didn't include that. That's what I'm gonna do on the second part of this book one day in the future, which is a section with my favorite quotes from other people. Okay, so these are all personal quotes. And anyway, so this is the first one. And the quote is, "Life is a picture to be taken." Okay, so that's my one of my personal quotes. If you have any questions, or if you want to tell me what you think about that quote, that'll be great. Write them in the comments below. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open some mail, right? And so basically what I was doing some research. I saw an article about this 3 masked lenses cheap lenses for filmmaking. And I was thinking, well, I'm gonna try them because I always like to try new things on my cameras. And our article was talking about adapting. I am using a Panasonic GH5S to record this live vlog, and so somebody was saying to adapt. As you know, you can adapt many lenses to many cameras. Some lenses you just can't because of the form factor, but many you can. And the article was talking about adapting Canon FD mount lenses, which are older lenses from the, I think, 70s. I'm not really sure, but I think from the 70s, 80s. And the article was talking about this 24 mil, which is a wider lens, and adapt that with an adapter. So I got the adapter. I'm going to show you that adapter too. And so I'm going to try that, because right now I'm using the Canon EF mount 16 to 35 2.8. It's a great lens, but it's pretty bulky and the front of the camera. I don't have a problem with it. I just want to try a different option, because if I can free this lens, then I can use it on my my second camera. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you the adapter first. So here it is. It's a Photasi AMFD Canon FD FL adapter to Micro Four Thirds. So I'm sure you probably know how to do this, but basically, I'm not sure if you can see it here. Let's see. I'm gonna get closer to the camera. It's gonna be out of focus. Yeah, it's gonna be out of focus, but anyway. Basically, you want to, I think right there is in focus, but that goes, this side goes on the camera, and this other side goes on the Canon FD lens. And this is gonna make the lens manual, and you can't really do any out of focus with it. But the adapter. Okay, so I did get two lenses on eBay, and I was looking for what are the best FD lenses, and there are many different answers, so there's not a definite answer, but depends what you need the lens for. So I wanted a wider lens, so the 24 made sense to me, and then I wanted something. I wanted two lenses, a macro lens, which is typically around 100 mil. But I did find this lens. I'm not sure if it's this one. Let's see. Yeah. So found this lens, which is actually a 50, which in theory should translate into 100. Which is a 50 3.5 lens. So I think with the speed booster goes down to 2.8, so it's a little faster, a little better than low light. And good thing about Casey opening mail is like he speeds up this part where he's opening the box and everything, but this is live, so bear with me. All right, and here it is. Let's say 50 f3.5, so it's also a macro lens. I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but it's kind of the lens is all the way on the back of the chamber. I'm gonna get a little closer. It's gonna go out of focus, but you have an idea. There you go. Yeah, right there. So anyway, the adapter goes here, and then that goes on a my Micro Four Third camera, which is the GH5S in this case. Okay, so that's one. And the other one, and this is the one this article was talking about. It's supposed to be a really good sharp lens. So I'm gonna try that to tape this show at some point, maybe tomorrow if I get to it. I will try it. Okay. This is boring, but hey, I can't really speed this up much. Just don't want to damage the lens. Ooh. It's well packed. Well packed. Ooh. Right. So there you go. Oh, it's in great shape actually. Looks brand new. Well, nice. So this is the 24 2.8. Wow, it's actually in great shape. I'm not sure if you can see it there. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'm trying to aim it to the light a little bit. Yeah, it's just in great shape. So I'm gonna get it closer. It's gonna go out of focus, but so you have an idea. Let's see. So this is the guy I'm gonna try maybe tomorrow or soon and see how that looks. Okay, and the good thing about these lenses is that some of them, like this one, they're in great shape, and they're pretty inexpensive. This one was $89. So if you want to buy a prime lens like this one on an EF mount, you won't be able to pay $89. So the adapter was $13. So you know, it's just about $100, and I have a nice lens. And the thing about this live blog is when I'm shooting here in the studio, I don't really need autofocus in a few situations like these ones when I get something closer to the camera for you to see. But the autofocus feature in this camera hunts sometimes. It could be annoying, so I prefer just to leave it focused on the microphone, and then when I get close to the microphone you can see me in focus. But basically that's it. Let me show you those again. Here's the 50 3.5 macro. So this is supposed to translate on the Micro Four Thirds world into a 100. That's my understanding. And the 3.5, you gain a stop of light with the speed booster. So I think that this is supposed to be a 2.8. That's what I understand. If I'm wrong, please correct me on the comments below. But that's about what you get. And so here's the 24 2.8. So this one goes as top down. And this is also this lens, I don't know if you can see it, but it's an SSC. Something about the C is something about the coating. So the coating on this front element is supposed to be much better, and it's supposed to be sharper. I think it's on the front element, but it could be all of the elements. When I mean about the elements, if you don't know, is each element is how many pieces of glass are inside this lens. So sometimes you have 9, sometimes you have 7, 5, 3, 2, whatever. But I believe that the SSC coating is only on the front element, I believe. So again, if you know the answer, let me know in the comments below. And that's it for now, for today, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. So if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you want notifications, please hit that bell. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible. And until tomorrow, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a nice weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, Bye, guys and gals.